You're a young teen, you're in your 20s, and you want to improve your testosterone. I'm gonna give you 5 ways to be able to improve your testosterone immediately. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Number 1 is to manage your stress, okay? When you manage your stress, you're gonna be able to decrease a hormone in the body that is released when you have stress in your body that's called cortisol, all right? A couple of the ways to do that is by taking magnesium. It could be any magnesium, taking ashwagandha, and meditating. Those things will allow you to be able to manage stress, since obviously stress increases cortisol, which is an antagonizer to testosterone, right? Now, number 2 is to have more sex, okay? Having more sex will actually allow your body to believe that you're competing, but also when you actually have sex with a female's pheromones will actually, in a way, trigger your body to produce more testosterone, all right? So having more sex is one of the best ways to be able to improve your testosterone, since your body believes it is competing and it has won, meaning that you are the king of the jungle in a sense, all right? Number 3 is to take what's called Tonkat Elite. So you've probably heard of this through Andrew Huberman's podcast. Tonkat Elite decreases what's called SHBG in the body, which stands for sex hormone binding globulin. All right, so sex hormone binding globulin pretty much bounds testosterone, which pretty much renders it useless in a way. All right, the main thing with this, you don't want to decrease your SHBG too low, or I mean too much, since it can get in the way of natural processes in the body. But at the end of the day, most of you already have super high levels of SHBG, meaning if you have high testosterone or total testosterone, it could pretty much go against it in a way. So having more free testosterone, which is done by reducing SHBG, will actually allow you to be able to have more of the high testosterone benefits and symptoms, right? Which means that your body is using more of that testosterone since it is more free and available by reducing SHBG. All right, so number 4 is to have more cholesterol in your diet. You obtain cholesterol from like eggs, cheese, avocados, bacon to increase testosterone, right? So what cholesterol does, it provides your body with the sufficient nutrients to be able to increase or produce more testosterone, right? So cholesterol, obviously we have HDL and LDL. LDL is good, HDL is the bad. Cholesterol is essential for the production of testosterone, right? Which is done through amino acids and through different pathways in the body. But cholesterol is one of the main drivers, right? So do not confuse cholesterol with gaining more fat or increasing blood pressure, right? Obviously, that is if you take the wrong amounts or the wrong cholesterol, which will be through HDL. You can go ahead and search that up on Google and see which sources of food contain HDL. Obviously, lean towards LDL cholesterol, which is through eggs, avocados, bacon, and like cheese and stuff, like cottage cheese, stuff like that, right? Now let's move on to way number 5. This contains 2 points right here, just to keep it a little bit shorter. First thing is to consume more zinc. Obviously, you can take this as a supplement, since a lot of zinc is contained in food, but not in large enough quantities to be able to be effective within your body, right? So zinc at 50 milligrams or lower will be perfect. Obviously, the reason 50 milligrams is what I recommend is because obviously a lot of these supplements aren't quite as bioavailable, meaning that if you take like 50 milligrams, you're getting like 5 to 10 milligrams in all reality, but it's way better than none, right? What zinc does though is that it increases sperm mobility in your actual testicles or in your body, which allows more sperm production or a bigger load. Especially if you're going on dates and stuff like that and you want to impress whatever girl you're with, that's going to be perfect for you. So zinc is a major part of the body, and it is also an essential mineral for your body to be able to produce more testosterone and also increase your load. So last point is proper sleep, all right? You thought I was going to miss that. Having proper sleep is going to be the best thing you could do for your body, for your testosterone levels, just because proper sleep is the number 1 key factor in your overall testosterone levels, or the total testosterone that you do have within your body. All right. So testosterone is produced all throughout the night while you're sleeping. And if you're not sleeping with enough quality or enough, you're pretty much stagnating the ability for your body to create as much testosterone as possible as you could genetically muster up, right? So we have a guy that sleeps 5 hours every single night or 4 hours. Although it may be deep sleep and quality sleep, the fact that he's not getting sufficient sleep to go through all the REM phases of your body, of your sleep. REM phase obviously stands for the deepest part of your sleep, which is rapid eye movement stages, right? We have like 4 or 5 that we go through every single night. Now, if you're not going through all of those stages every single night, you could be missing out on like hundreds of points in your overall testosterone total. Meaning that if you were to be maybe at like 900, if you were to have like, if you have the genetics to have that, and 2, if that's where you were capable of being at, the fact that you're sleeping 4 to 5 hours can put you sometimes at 450, 550, even sometimes 600 if you are like, if you have superior genetics to have good testosterone. But you could have way more testosterone being natural if you actually slept well and slept enough to go through the deepest parts of your sleep to be able to produce more testosterone, all right? So those are the 5 points. Obviously, I added a 6th one in there within the 5th point to be able to actually increase your testosterone, all right? Let's go ahead and actually like apply these things. Like I said, if you're like a teen or if you're in your 20s, there's no reason why your testosterone should be anywhere at 430. Like I said, mine was at 430 like a month ago. I've been doing a lot of these habits. My testosterone has skyrocketed to 950 through applying all of these basic steps to increase my testosterone naturally. All right. If you want to hop on the dark side, that's really up to you, right? I'm not going to stop you. That's totally fine. If that's what you really feel is good for you. And if you tried everything and your testosterone does not increase, that's totally fine. But if you do want to try the best mechanisms to increase your testosterone before hopping onto the dark side or even going and getting a TRT prescription, let's go ahead and make this happen. All right, boys, take care. Bye.